in his first interview with a major American news channel since 2019. Saudi Arabian Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman touched on the controversies that have plagued his country and government over the past few years. Host and managing editor of Special Report with Bret Baier, Baier spent a week in Saudi Arabia interviewing various government members and local business owners before his historic sit-down with Crown Prince on the artificial island of Sindalah built in Red Sea, meeting face-to-face with the leader of the rapidly growing G20 economy. Baier had him address controversial laws and events involving Saudi Arabia. Chief among these is the 2018 of Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi, which the CIA concluded was personally ordered by bin Salman. Khashoggi had written many articles criticizing the Crown Prince, and U.S. intelligence claims that the operation involving 15 men who ambushed and killed Khashoggi could not have happened without bin Salman's direct consent. Bret Baier's weeks in Saudi Arabia give a BEHINDSCREEN look at the country in transition. Tectonic changes. Bin Salman told Baier that everyone involved in Khashoggi's killing would serve time in prison and must face the law. We are taking all the legal measures that every country takes. We did this in Saudi Arabia and the case is closed, he said. We are also trying to reform the security system to make sure that these kinds of mistakes don't happen again. And we see that none of these have happened in the last 5 years. He called incident a painful mistake and said he was trying to reform the country's system by book to ensure everyone is safe. Baier also touched on Saudi Arabia's ties to September 11 attack, in which 15 of the 19 hijackers who carried out plan were Saudi citizens. Israel accuses IranSUPPORTED HIZBOLLA of building the airport designed for an attack after Biden's $6 billion swap deal. Bin Salman rejected accusations his government facilitated or supported attacks, highlighting the various attacks Osama bin Laden planned and carried out against Saudi Arabia in 1990s, and acknowledged he was able to recruit Saudis to help his cause, but it did not happen. Helping a man who is actively harming the country doesn't mean anything to the country itself, bin Salman emphasized. From now on, killing Saudis and foreigners in Saudi Arabia at that time is our enemy. And it is America's enemy. Last month, the Biden administration agreed to give Iran access to nearly $6 billion in assets frozen for humanitarian purposes in exchange for 5 detained Americans. Bin Salman argued that deal offered a positive step in negotiations and said he hoped Iran would use the money for good purposes to encourage world to do more. UN Special Envoy to Sudan resigned, warning about possible FULLSCALE civil war, but when asked about Iran's potential to obtain a nuclear weapon and what this would mean for Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince once again did an